Hi, myself is Vijay. Today I'm going to create an API using Anypoint Code Builder. Anypoint Code Builder is a MuleSoft next generation IDE for developers to design, develop, and deploy API from single environment. Before we start, we need to check some prerequisites. We have to install Visual Studio Code, Git, in local machine, and you must have Anypoint platform account. You can install Anypoint extension pack from Visual Studio Code Marketplace. Let's quickly start with the API design using Anypoint Code Builder. I already installed Visual Studio Code and Anypoint extension pack from Marketplace. Okay, you can see on the left side an Anypoint Code Builder icon. Let me click on that. It will show three actions: design an API, implement an API, and develop an integration. So first I click on design an API. It will ask to sign in Anypoint platform. Let me log in Anypoint platform. You can create one. Let me create one flight API. Choose project location. Click on create project. You can see the right side, it's creating API specification. Let's wait for that. All right. So you can see it's created flight API specification. I already have one YAML for flight API. Let me copy that flight API YAML. It's having only a get endpoint. Let me copy and paste on here. Okay, so what I need to create, we have to create some two folder, one for data type, another for example. Let me create one folder. Let me copy the YAML name, flight data type YAML. Let me copy the content. Let's save this. Now we have to create example folder. Let's copy flight example.yaml name. Let's create one file. All right. We already have one example. Copy this example and paste onto Studio. Save this. All right. So you can see we have a get endpoint, we have example, we have a data type. Let's see if you see in the source control, we have to commit the changes. Let me commit the change. Click on the yes. Let me type some comment. Save this and close. Click on sync change. Click on OK. Alright, you can see all sync, commit are sync. Now check on the Anypoint Design Center. Let me refresh this page. You can see Flight API over here. Yeah, so Flight API, it's having a get endpoint. Alright, so let me go again on Visual Studio Code. Okay, so if you see in the right top corner, you can see API console. Click on API console. It shows a API documentations. Click on get. Go to the right side. You can see try it button. Click on try it and click on send. You can see we have a 200 response. All right, fine. So once the API specification is we have created, now we have to publish this API into Design Center, into Exchange. So click on, currently we don't have any API into Exchange. Let me open the Exchange. Click on MuleSoft. We don't have any API. Let's go to Visual Studio Code. Click on View. Click on Command Palette. Type Publish API specification to Exchange. Click on that. It's asking for set project name. So we can type the project name and press enter. It's asking for artifact ID, press enter. It's asking for asset version, press enter. It's asking for API version, press enter. You can see the right corner, publishing API specification to Exchange. It will take time to publish API into Exchange. Let's wait for that. Once API is published into Exchange, we will implement it and deploy in local. All right, fine. So you can see on the right corner, API specification successfully published to the Exchange, Flight API. So let's go to the Exchange and see API published or not. So if I refresh this, we can see Flight API over here, right? Okay, now let's go to Visual Studio Code. Let's implement, click on again Anypoint Code Builder. Click on Implement an API. Type project name, Flight API. I'm choosing one different project location. Search asset name in over here. it will search into a Exchange. So you can see Flight API, click on Add Asset and click on Create Project. It will create scaffold project. It will take some time. Let's wait for it. You can see on the left side, Flight API is created. It's having its SRC form version. It will take some time to create canvas. Let's open Flight API. It's preparing for Flow Canvas. Let's wait for some time. Oh, so it's created that canvas. If you click on flow list, it shows you three flow, API control, API main, and get flights. Let's click on get flight. You can see it, there is one transformer. If you click on plus icon, you can add any component like database, file, anything else. Okay, let me add logger. So let's click on there. Or click on plus again, type logger. So we can have have built-in snippets also. So if you click over here, so you can see we have built-in snippets and we have logger, right? So built-in snippets, we have a log label and message, right? So let's see, let's add and let me remove this message. Let's add info and message. Yeah, currently I'm pending payload. All right, fine. So this is what we have. Let me go into row list again. Main. You can see listener and router right over here. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to deploy this API. We have right, or we have to run this API. So click on the run button. There are two options: start debugging, run without debugging. There is some issue in the run without debugging, so I am going with the start debugging. Debugging. Click on start debugging. It will deploy application in your local. It will take time, right? So let's wait for the application deployed in local, right? They're already making tea. Okay, you see application deployed. Let's go into Postman and check API is we're getting a response from this API or not. So let me create new HTTP endpoint over here. Local API flights. Click on send. Okay, you see 200 and what we have example is coming as the same, right? So this is the way where we can deploy the API using Anypoint code builder, and you can see the log message which we have printed in the logger, right? So this is what we have, right? All right, that's all from my side for today. Thank you all.